Sounds like someone's coming in.
I'm honored to have been entrusted with such an important task. I've brought a gift of jewels to coax you out of bed. Diamond, topaz, emerald. There's even a ruby and a sapphire to match your eyes. Morning. Aren't these gemstones beautiful? They're from Brodia. I even had them refined. I
Well,
hope they brighten your day, Divine One.
no duh, they're from Brodia. You have Brodia yourself, so of course they'd be from Brodia. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Engage. Which I wanted to show that off. And we have a Prawn with Tamira and Lynn.
Your dress. It's quite flamboyant for a princess. Does the entire royal family wear such attire? Freedom is kind of our thing, so we wear what we like. Some flashy colors would suit you too.
Mhm.
Is that a aroma? I don't smell anything. It's you. You're emitting a scent that I do not recognize. Oh, that. I got some sauce on a bit of clothing at lunch. It was such a small amount, I didn't think anyone would notice. Sorry, I'll go change. No, no. Please, allow me to find inspiration in this curious scent. Oh. Hmm. This must be from a dish I'm not familiar with. Might I ask you for a quick lick? I'm not familiar with this dish you're. You want to taste the sauce on my clothing? I know. Why don't we speak with the person who's on meal duty? I'd love to know sooner than that. It's my culinary curiosities. Still, my clothing? I've been thinking about cooking, ingredients, and flavors for as long as I can remember. And over the years, I've diligently added to my culinary vocabulary. Can you help? I know I said I was excited about your ambitions as a chef, but this one's a no. I support your finding inspiration, but there are limits. Besides, there's more to great cooking than knowing all the flavors. I don't understand. You'll figure it out. In the meantime, I'm going to go change. Excuse me. What could the divine dragon have meant by that?
Bunny, you are weird. You're weird, Bunny. Pretty sus, if you ask me.
What's wrong? Well, my parents run an inn beside the finest hot springs in Alusia. Oh, I'm sorry if that makes you jealous. I can't help that I grew up an only child in the lap of luxury. Wow. Sounds lovely. Yes, but my parents have just informed me that the inn is having trouble with bears. Bears, huh? They can be tricky to deal with. There's no time to lose. We'd better write up a letter telling your parents what to do. But I don't know anything about bears. I have so many talents, but dealing with terrifying predators isn't one of them. Leave it to me. I'm from a village where we deal with them all the time, so I know my stuff. Really? Here's an example. Let's say you find a bear eating your crops. So you say, "Hey, get out of your fur face or you're in for a world of hurt." The bear will be like, "Oh, sure thing," and have lunch elsewhere. Wow. Seriously, I'm speaking from experience here. I've done it dozens of times. All right, you're the expert. I trust you. I know lots of bear management methods, from intimidation to good old-fashioned combat. Please teach me everything you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Bunny is pretty sus. Let's see what the levels are. Let's see what ready levels are for the skirmishes. These ones are 11, it's at level 8 still. Yep, I had a feeling I would be at level 10. Mm-hmm. I might just do that one because these ones are like high levels and I don't want to deal with it being at level 10 quite yet. I'm gonna do this one very quick and then I'll be back. He finished with it, which it was a little tough, but we did finish it with Jade, who survived with being really only one left. And it's not gonna be all. I'm gonna head to the grotto. And give the minced fish. Yeah, it's probably gonna be in like a nighttime viewing thing.
Slumber is deep today. I am quite loath to disturb it. Today I am prepared to kill time. I have brought the ingredients needed to make medicine. Now then, let us begin. First, to chop these herbs, and then. Behold my creation. I call it the Violet Wonder. Have a taste. It will invigorate you.
And also, don't worry, because I did do the arena training. Mhm. I'm gonna do this really quick and then I'm just gonna like go around to see this like a skirmish I want to do. It's just not gonna end well. But that did give us the level up we need. This one's not gonna be that long either, because
Crown Prince of Fireneg.
even if we lose, we get a level up. And I am gonna, if there is the skirmish I want to do, I'll do that off screen and then, yeah, with this we should have one more within level 6.
Your soul. I'll show you how determined I can be. You're adorable, little winning.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of feel like that I might just like, once I get them to like level 10, it'll be easy to go through. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go look for this to see this apparel log I want to do. Want to do. Yeah. I think after I finish the next chapter, I might do the like kind of might just take a little. I might do the rotation once we finish chapter 18. Chapter 8, chapter 7, and so like level 8, level 7, level 4. Yep, I know what I'm going to be doing. You have to do it. Now we got the characters up to a better level. But we're gonna do a couple more things with like a couple more skirmishes before we start the next chapter. Yeah, the next chapter video will probably be tomorrow. We do have some bonds. There's two of the characters and quite a bunch of supports.
The day would come that I'd be allowed to approach the altar. So I'm supposed to wake the divine dragon. How frightening thought. But I mustn't let the divine dragon oversleep. Steel yourself, Andreo. Divine one.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I see you are awake. What a divine sight. As a cleric, I have no choice but to pray.
Yep. Now we're gonna go to the pool. I forgot to do the arena stuff, so just gonna get this to where I can do head to next. And then I'm gonna head to the arena and then do the battles there, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna get that skirmish done off screen, and then I'm gonna be back at the Somnial, where we're gonna be back on the where it's gonna be back within.
Oh, expect too much of me. This dish is for the divine dragon. Failure would be inexcusable. I believe this will please you. Yep.
Mhm.
Indeed.
We got another conversation to view later. Mhm. We don't really have any others at level 6, so I'm probably gonna do the ones that are like almost at level 8.
I'm, John. Should I really be here?
Let's have a good.
Yep. Draw. Oh, Alfred, you're almost there.
Hey, relax. Let's take it easy.
Alfred was definitely winning that. If it's like one that into the loss, it's best to do this one.
A royal knight of Tyranny. Was fun, was it not?
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna end it off like not enough a video, but I'm gonna stop it right there and come back when we finish with the next skirmish. Because you will see me outside the you will see me at the entrance of the thumbnail. So I finished that skirmish and I didn't even use a single character within there. You have all of the ones that I brought in there. Yeah, it was pretty impressive. Yeah. I'm gonna like I'm probably just gonna like yeah. I'm gonna go through looking for the ones that are like pretty close. Like Rosato, you're pretty close to level 8.
Right, I'll do my best. Me, Boucheron. Here.
He's pretty close. He's pretty close.
Results of illusion. Louisiana, the mysterious merchant.
And with that, we are pretty close to another level up.
Meditation complete. I shall serve as your opponent today.
We're gonna head to the pool so we can get some more supports. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go through looking for. I might take a look at these supports to see which ones we could use. Yeah, we're gonna finish it up with a bunch of supports and guns. After we do, after I finish with the next prologue. Yeah. I'm not really making any big progress, but
Or will I get in trouble?
I
I'm
don't
scared
know.
to wake the divine dragon, but I don't want to fail at this either. What to do? Maybe if I start by whispering. Good morning, Divine One. Sorry, I hope I didn't frighten you. I'll try to wake you more gently next time.
Mm, Not gonna do the dying thing. But yeah. I might actually progress through some more dialogues in the next episode, just so that way then we prepare for the upcoming battles, so that way then we don't have to do a bunch of skirmishes in between. So yeah. I think I might just get them to like level 10, so that way then once we get to a certain area, let's see, then we get 5. So I think we get them to level 10 and then get them to level 15. Yeah. Because that way then within the final stretch, like within like the last couple levels, I would be mhm, kind of think I figured out my plan on how I would want to do it. So that way then I don't have because that way I can go through without having to do a bunch of leveling in between. So, yeah. I'm probably gonna like mhm, yeah. Because I think they're starting within the level after the next. I'm probably going to go through and have each character go through through, starting with like chapter 19. I'm going to like have basically have it go in order of when I obtain them, like obtain them, and yeah. See you guys then. Like no, not see you guys then. See you guys when I get finished with the skirmish. There we go. See you then. When this skirmish, see you in the skirmish finish. You're almost finished with this skirmish. We do this on auto battle because I kind of understand how this would go out. With it being like looking like the final turn. Because it looks like we might finish this. I want to see on how smart the AI is within the final, like with what it looks like to be the final turn. The AI seems to be pretty smart. And I'm not doing charge aggressively because that's when the AI is going to be pretty bad at doing what they're supposed to do. Yeah, we did lose a couple, but not a whole lot. Yeah, let's get the ones that need to level it up right now.
I still stand. For instructions?
Ready for me?
Now let's check down here. Um,
Yours to command. Probably best.
mhm. Yeah, we still have a few who still like within level 7. And of course, of course, with even for after the switch, you're at level 8, so I don't really care. And sometimes that number can be a little bit glitchy. Yeah, that says it just at level 80 now it says level 9, so I want to show like that part off because it did happen a couple of times. You can see that was not level 8 or 9, but now it's level 8. I did want to show like that part off, and also like wanted to show on when the AI would be like when it gets near the end, and also on what I would do if I kind of just felt like auto battle, like when it got near the end, like because yes, important to make sure that you balance out the levels between the characters that you want to use, and yeah, Panda is like one of the Panda is not everyone's favorite, but it is like a character that you want to at least like try a character that you want to like try to balance out. But yeah, he's at like level 48 or like 46. No, like minus 5. Yeah. Let's get the last chance of. Oh, I already have that one. And I already have that one, I believe. So Yep. We're gonna do the nighttime event, and then we're gonna show off the supports and bonds.
It must taste especially delicious here. It seems I have a bit of time. While I wait, perhaps I'll sample these herbs I grew. Mm. This one has a spicy note to it. And this one, mm. Yes, a subtle sweetness. Divine one, may I ask your opinion? Which of these herbs do you prefer? Give them a taste, and please, be honest.
Make up to an ally 70 times completed. First, let's do the bonds.
You can draw anything you see, can't you? What an incredible gift.
It's not as incredible as your adorable face. Actually, let me capture that real quick.
I still find it odd to fight alongside a family heirloom. But I'm glad you're here, Lynn. Elusia's royal family has a special place in my heart. I'm happy to lend you my strength. Tell me, what does one do all day to attain musculature like yours?
Well, if you're me, you read and fish. Is that the answer you were looking for?
Why are you gathering those old weapons and bits of armor that are no longer in use?
I'm using them as materials for crafting. It's frugal, logical to make things for yourself.
Sorry if I'm imagining this, but have we met somewhere before?
I don't remember you being a customer. Maybe tell me what you bought and where?
Actors just your imagination because
You're so
different
strongly
dimensions.
recorded, as expected of a dragon from another world. Next to you, I.
Don't be so down on yourself, Alchrist. We held our own in the last battle, didn't we? You know what would make a nice picture? You and a dashing prince. Or maybe an obedient butler. Chloe, if we're going to be fighting side by side, I think maybe you should be the one next to me.
Fairy tales. Anyways, that's all the bonds. Now time for the supports, which we have quite a bit of.
Divine One, before you retire to your chambers. Word. Uh-oh. What did I do this time? It is so very like you not to know. I noticed your efforts to shield me from harm in the last battle, and I am appreciative. In doing so, however, you sustained an injury. So you noticed. I did take a hit, but it was nothing serious. Even a superficial wound can be quite painful. Allow me to treat it.
Oh, thank you.
A certain other divine dragon I knew was also nonchalant about injuries, and always quick with empathy. The focus was always outward, on the well-being of others. As the irreplaceable centerpiece of this army, you must be more mindful of your condition.
I get it. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful.
It is easy to speak the words of such an oath, harder to support the words with action.
You never let up, do you? You know, Nell, I've been meaning to ask. How similar am I to the divine dragon you knew in your world?
Why the sudden interest?
I've actually been wondering for a while. When you saved my life back in your world, you said that you couldn't bear to lose me. Does that mean... To you, when you look at me, are you actually seeing the divine dragon you knew before?
The wound is clean, and it is healing nicely. You should take this day to rest and recover. Farewell for now.
Thanks, Nell. I will. Good night. Here, Divine One. Is your style unique? Or is it common to all dragon fashion? Now that you mention it, I have no idea. I don't actually know much about dragons. It seems they are mysteries even to themselves. I apologize. You have so many questions, and I have so few answers. Not at all. I am happy merely to talk with you. In my insight, it is the dragons of the east who are worshipped, rather than divine or fell. That is why I find you so very interesting. I had no idea your people worship the dragons of the east. I'd love to know more about your homeland. What's it like? It is part of the Queendom of Sol, but remote. There is not much contact with other regions. Our culture is unique and vibrant, but we are quite secluded. Is that because your people want to protect their culture from outside influences? Perhaps, yes. But they also lock it away. I may not seem it, but I was born to royalty. I was trained always to preserve my legacy. That meant always being home, thinking only of family. It was sad, never to step outside of it. But now you fight with us for a cause you believe in. I'm sure your family is proud of you and the difference you're making in the world. Maybe so. Did you have any other questions for me? I am happy to answer. Oh, I sure do. We haven't even discussed the food in your homeland yet. Here's a story I in. A group of close friends convene and have lively conversation. What are you talking about? I saw consternation on your face and thought you might be struggling for ideas. No use hiding it at this point, is there? You're right. I'm trying to land on the theme of my next novel. Well, there you have it. Write a story about a close-knit circle of friends. How close? Do you mean a story where a circle of friends navigate a shared experience? If you like, but I would be thoroughly satisfied just to read about them chit-chatting. You think I should write an entire novel about friends having polite, everyday conversations? Without question. It shall be your finest work. Louis, most of my novels have been built around this thing I call a plot. However, is plot more important than memorable scenes? Enter late, leave early, they say. An enjoyable scene justifies itself without plot scaffolding. The story idea is too simple. But that sort of flat narrative structure is a joke worth exploring. I think you just helped me crack this egg. Thank you, Louis. I'm pleased to be of assistance. I have high hopes to read your vivid rendering of our characters' spirited conversations. Oh dear, you're tight-lipped again. Is something else troubling you? No, Louis, that was my laugh. You are so blatant that it's genuinely funny. Your eye for comedy is indeed impeccable.
That's enough for today. Oh, hey Jade. Doing some night training? Atta girl.
Oh, I'm not training.
No need to be so humble. I mean, I see you here, like, every night.
No, I mean it. I'm not training.
Right, of course. You Brodians always gotta play it off. You can hardly call a quick session like this a workout or whatever. Someday I'll get on your level. Sorry, what's that? What are you mumbling about? You've gotta speak up, Jade.
It's nothing.
Sure, if you say so. Prince Diamond, I wanted to apologize for earlier.
What do you mean?
I failed to thank you properly, both for your discretion and for the gem you gave me. Please let me make amends by expressing my gratitude now. Thank you.
Oh, please don't worry about that. Brodia has a lot to answer for. Offering a token like that gem is the least I can do.
It's true, Brodia has invaded our lands many times. I often wonder how my people would have fared without that suffering and bloodshed.
I'm not surprised. That's why you don't owe me any gratitude. I hope you understand.
But you stepped in to help me. One person to another, in accordance with your values. That is why, in accordance with my values, I want to thank you.
I see. If that's how you truly feel, Princess Ivy, then I accept your gratitude.
It's all too easy for one individual to give a simple thank you to another. Apologies are much the same. It is when kingdoms are involved that it gets complicated.
That's true. My father was focused on our kingdom's affairs when he began expanding our territory by force. That singular focus is how things have always been done in Brodia. But that needs to change.
What do you mean?
My father is no longer here, but his influence remains. Change will take time. If there's an easier way, I haven't found it yet. I often wonder if I'm ready to be king.
I know exactly how you feel.
I apologize. I didn't mean to unload like that.
No, I understand. I'm actually relieved to hear that you have the same concerns I do. I'm much more hopeful now for that future when you and I are king and queen. Do you need something from me, Prince Alchrist? I see. You are pretending to ignore.
I still refuse to forgive you. You know why. How else should I behave in the presence of someone who helped to murder my father?
I apologize for my part in your father's death.
You do?
I know an apology can't heal your wounds, or really achieve much at all, but we are now allies. I think it's important we find what common ground we can and meet each other halfway. That is why I'm taking this crucial first step. I am truly sorry about your father.
Princess Ivy, I used to fear your family and your country. I never dreamed we'd end up on the same side. Life is so unpredictable. It pushes us forward, ready or not. Holding on to past prejudices will only trip us up. From now on, I promise to do my best to find that common ground you mentioned.
Thank you. But you should know that staring is rude.
You're right. I apologize for being so careless. I won't let it happen again.
At least we're looking in the same direction. Perhaps better times lie ahead.
Oh, Chris, you kind of, and you kind of fell for it, kind of.
Here we are, Bram. This is the perfect spot for apple picking. Ooh, it's pretty. Kind of a long hike just to get some fruit to cook with, don't you think? Ooh. The best food requires the best ingredients. Gathering them takes effort. Just getting here was a serious workout. Cooking is no joke. I can't wait to relax in a nice warm bath after I get home. Rosemary? What are you doing? What's the matter? Why are you taking your clothes off? Put them back on this instant.
Yeah, this is.
It's a lovely spring right here. I thought I would take a quick dip. A little warning would have been nice.
Well, this is. We don't want this to be a rated M game. Good job making sure it's not a rated M, Fram. Because that would be a weird situation.
Looking forward to a bath after that long hike. That when I got home, you're really comfortable enough to just take a bath out in the open? Yes, it seems normal to me. But that's probably because I grew up in a village with hot springs. I always thought you seemed pretty shy, but it looks like I was totally wrong. I guess that's what I get for judging by appearances, huh?
Yeah. Chris would like if Chris hadn't done the staring thing, he would have had total confidence in that scene right there.
What? Really? Here? Am I reading this right? Cedal! What's going on? Is everything okay? Just doing a bit of fortune telling. The cards say that a man foretold by legend will soon appear. Oh, a man foretold by legend? Where? When? What else did the cards say? Well, this legendary man is young, gregarious, energetic, and rather handsome. Whoa, that profile sounds an awful lot like me. If only my name was Greg. Man, so close.
Um, sorry, but Gregory is from a different world. So, yeah.
Ah, he's also a fool. Oh, that can't be me then. Or Greg.
So, you're calling Gregory a fool? Hmm. Kind of wonder on what would happen if Gregory were to appear here. But sadly, that's a DLC character and this is a main game, and
This fabled fellow also has a powerful connection to a certain animal. The alpaca? Alpacas? No way! That has to be me! I am the legendary Greg! You're the figure my cards are heralding? I guess so. What does that mean? Am I supposed to do something? Well, according to the cards, sometime in the near future, you are to be a savior. A savior? Me? That's the best. How near is the near future going to be? That remains a bit foggy. But never fear. I'll give you a shout as soon as things are clear. Got it. I'll keep my ears perked up and my eyes pointed in both directions. Just like an alpaca.
mm-hmm. Not gonna lie, that was weird.
Last. I think I finally got the steps down. Cedal, your movement is so graceful. As it should be. I am a professional dancer. You know, watching you is giving me the urge to cut a rug myself. What do you say? Want to dance together? Yes, we'd like. Flawless finish! Want to go down in history as the best dance ever! Andreo, I've never danced like that. The movements, they don't match the rhythm at all. I understand why the others call it the dance of darkness. Grotesque pantomime. Really? I had a great time. A great time. Is that enough for you? Fine enough. I take it you like to dance, yes? Well, to really and truly dance, you have to work at it. So that's how it goes, huh? Yes, that's exactly how it goes. But don't worry. I'll teach you to dance correctly. All right, if you insist. I doubt it'll take me too long to pick it up.
And we have one more support bond.
Lady Anna? I've made an item that perfectly captures the spirit of your village.
What? For real? That was quick.
Yes, I took some bits and bobs I found lying around and made them into a snowman doll.
So cute!
It's not all. See that bell the snowman is holding? Give it a twist.
Like this? It even plays music! How'd you get it to do that?
Someone threw out a music box, so I incorporated it into the design. Oh, and if you look at the doll from different angles, it sparkles. I stuck shiny little pebbles onto it.
That's genius! Oh, I knew I had an eye for talent! But since you just used cast-off materials, our production costs are practically nothing! This is the best! It combines my two favorite things, cute and free!
I'm glad you like it. Thanks for giving me a chance to flex my creative muscles.
But trust me, I'm the one who should be thanking you here. Just wait until you get your share of the profits. We're gonna make a killing!
Hmm. And we have two more. Like one more, actually.
A note of sweetness.
Flour? Firenade? Does it, taste as good as you'd hoped?
Yes, like a lavish royal dance on the tongue. I expect it will go well in a salad. So this is how Firene's royalty tastes.
Well, it's just a flour. Anyway, I hear you.
Yes, I have been hard at work preparing a dish. It is ready at last.
Thanks! And eating this will give me the firm muscles I wanted for so long, right?
In theory, yes.
Sure, nothing's guaranteed after all. Still worth a try.
Indeed. In that case, I will bring it up for you. How does it look?
It looks like meat. Meat cooked in meat sauce on top of a bed of thinly sliced meat.
Well, yes. Meat, being muscle, begets muscle. Such was my uninformed hunch. Thus, I figured that the more meat you ate, the more muscle you would grow.
That math checks out. I can tell you thought pretty hard about all this. And to show my thanks, I'm gonna destroy this meal. Time.
An appetite he has. I am glad to see my dish being enjoyed so immediately. We can only sow these beefy seeds and wait. Bring that a bounty of muscle springs forth. I have no evidence it will work, but, well, miracles happen.
Now that was the last support we had available. Yeah, going back through here, we have them finished. And this will be it for this episode. Next time, we might do more we're probably going to do more skirmishes and then do chapter 18, but I'll see you guys then. Bye.